Welcome to GFB Express. I'm your host, Garrett McClintock, and today we are talking about the news out of Ames that starting quarterback Hunter Dekkers bet on himself, but not in the way that most athletes would or that you would assume most athletes would. He actually placed bets on himself. Reports came out yesterday. I think this is probably one of the worst kept secrets in sports. We knew that there were issues going on in Iowa. There were issues going on at Iowa State. And there are reports that Dekkers, he is accused of placing 26 wagers on Iowa State sporting events, including the 2021 football game against Oklahoma State when he was a sophomore backup quarterback. Mind you, there are a lot of people who thought that Dekkers was going to be even better than Brock Purdy was. So this is a big deal for the Cyclones, who were already picked to finish towards the bottom end of the Big 12 this year. The complaint filed in Iowa District Court for Story County. Dekkers did not play in that game. The complaint alleges that the DraftKings account controlled by Dekkers completed approximately 366 mobile and online sports wagers totaling over $2,799. That's an oddly specific number. I'm assuming that there's a law related to that and it's above some threshold. Dekkers started all 12 of Iowa State's Cyclone of their games last season. He finished the season with 3,044 yards passing, 19 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, and people thought he was going to be good. People expected him to take a step forward this year. He's not a super mobile guy, average under a yard a carry and only 2 scores, but he was thought that he was going to be good for Matt Campbell's offense this year, and he was going to take a step forward. Not only does he have this, but there are the charges, which are obviously bad just overall in relation to, you can't bet on yourself in a sport you're playing in, and it's against the NCAA rules. But he is accused of tampering with records in the state's investigation. So whatever that means, he's also facing potential legal matters in this. It hasn't come out clearly exactly what it means and whether is this a felony level or whatever, but it is safe to say that Hunter Dekkers, you messed up. You are done. You are not going to be playing college football in the NCAA any longer. You are likely going to have to play maybe the NAIA. I don't think they really care. So they don't really care. They did a name and image and likeness a way long time before anybody else did. So they are probably going to, we're probably going to see Hunter Dekkers, maybe playing in some NAIA ball where they can do name, image, and likeness. They don't have any of the requirements that these NCAA schools have. It's basically a cash grab by these small schools to get athletes in the door on a partial scholarship to make sure that the tuition is above zero. But that's what we're probably going to see with Hunter Dekkers, is if he plays again with this legal issue passed, man, just do not do it. Don't do stupid stuff. If you want to place a bet, just call up one of your friends and say $20 says, this happens. I just want to know the real details of this. Did he bet on them to cover, but did he bet on them to win outright? Did he take them to lose? He didn't play in any of the games that he bet on, but there were games that he suited up for, including, that 2021 football game versus Oklahoma State. I want to know, Hunter, what was the bet? You bet over $2,800. How many units you pull in, brother? We want to know. If the track record is good, I will tell you. But for right now, we're fading Hunter Dekkers. Please like, subscribe, and share. Any feedback is welcome. And again, my name is Garrett McClintock, and thank you for checking out GFB Express.